Okay, we're starting now. And Stav said he had something prepared.
I have a really good song for us,
All right,
guys.
let's hear it.
Go for it.
My boyfriend's black and I'm gonna say the N-word when he gets home. I'll say that word. Pretty good, right?
That's good. I thought it was going to be like a gay thing or sucking your dad's dick, but I guess, yeah, we'll just jump right into it and start with N-word stuff.
Cool. We're branching out, yeah.
You know, I worry that like the show gets repetitive and stuff, but then I look at stuff that's like, you know, some of the most successful shows in television, like Barney and Friends or Teletubbies or Sesame Street, and they're all pretty repetitive.
Yeah.
In the same format, it opens up, there's a puppet, the puppet is like, you know, this is what a square looks like, this is what a triangle looks like. So I'm not really too worried about,
we're fine, dude.
you know, having any kind of depth or you know, I don't know the fucking word for
Yeah.
it.
We
I never
don't need-
actually finished Sesame
we
Street,
don't need
so
Seinfeld.
there's a lot of words I don't know.
Seinfeld is like the Barney of sitcoms, right? It's a
Why?
show about nothing, you know?
Why is it? Hold on. Now, I was doing this. I was trying to do this new thing where maybe I have a list of things that happened
Bitch.
in the last couple days. That way, you know, if
That's some gay
now this
shit.
thing's making noise. Why? You don't fucking keep the conversation going. You'll just
Yeah, I do.
You'll draw a blank and then be like, "Who's fucked?"
Yeah, that's my role here.
Yeah.
The guy checking in on who's fucked. Adam, have you... Thanks. You know what? Thanks for reminding me, Nick. Adam, have you fucked recently?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
No, you have to.
I don't want to.
You have to talk about it.
I don't want to.
What happened?
All right. I met this girl. Her name was Stav's mom.
What the fuck?
And her dick was bigger than
Oh,
mine.
nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My mom does have a nice fat hoggaroo.
Yeah, and you know, we had some pretty quick sex for me. It was about
Because you came fast.
3.5 to 4 hours.
But my mom pounded your ass for how long?
Do you do a bit, Adam? Do you already have a bit? This seems like a thing you would do, where like the girl comes immediately, and you're like, "Gross."
No, but I used to do a bit. It never worked. It never worked on stage. But it's
You're
like,
a fucking
what if you were
loser.
like eating a girl's pussy, and then you look up at her, and you're like, I'm about to bust. She's not touching your dick at all.
You're about to come straight from
Oh, I'm gonna fucking come.
Say what?
Yeah. And that got a lot of silence at open mics for
I think it's
a
good,
couple
buddy.
months. I thought it was funny.
I got
Yeah.
I got booed off the stage at an open mic this week.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
blame
no,
him.
I- first of all, I haven't done an open mic in like a year and a half,
Yeah.
probably, because frankly, I don't need to. You know, I'm better than that.
Yeah, well,
But
Professional
I wanted
podcaster.
something to go do at night, so I was like, all right, I'm going to start doing mics again. And it's like, you know that scene in The Wire where like Marlo,
yeah.
like he wants to
Just-
take the corner back over, even though he has all the money, but he's like wearing that suit and he goes
Right.
in and he stabs that guy,
Right,
takes the
right,
corner
right.
back. So that's kind of how I feel going and doing mics. Except instead of stabbing somebody, it's just offending an entire room of
first year
New
comedians.
Brooklyn. Yeah. No, so I go up and everyone's bombing. Everyone's doing terrible.
Yeah.
Right.
It's at over the 8, and like that happens.
It's
just
Brooklyn people, so they were like, I'm the weird one, right?
No, they were just, you know, it's just people doing shitty open mic comedy. I'm sure some of them are probably great at comedy, but it's
Right.
shitty open mic comedy.
Mhm.
And unless people are like fakely being into the fucking open mic, it's going to be shitty.
Of
you know?
course.
They're always
almost
shitty.
always shitty.
Yeah, so I went up maybe like 7th, and I was like, wow, hot mic, huh? And I was like, you know, I'm trying to get back into doing open mics, and this is like the first shitty one I've done. And people are like, oh, boo.
What a dick.
I mean, no, I mean, it's going shitty, and, you know,
do
they
your
were like,
jokes.
boo. Why? That's not how you get better at comedy, to fucking just say jokes to silence.
Yeah, but at an open mic, you know what I mean. You're at a
No,
it's
I don't
a
know what you
terrible
mean.
thing.
No, that's not how you fucking use an open mic. You should try in every situation to figure out how to do well in the room, and not just say your joke. You might as well fucking stay home. You're doing absolutely nothing for yourself by going on stage and telling a fucking poorly written joke to silence. Stand-up's like performance, and half of it is done on stage. If you're somebody that's just strictly writing, unless you're doing fucking one-liners, that's a waste of fucking time.
Right.
You're not developing any. No, you're
if you're
wrong.
using
you're
a new, if you're
1000%.
trying a new joke, there's a point to going to open mic. Just say it out loud, see how it goes.
everyone's bombing, right? Unless you break that, unless you change the energy in the room, no matter how fucking funny your joke is, it's going to tank. No matter what.
Well, that is a way to sometimes get the energy back.
Absolutely,
which is to talk about how
it would normally work.
is.
But I guess they're all fucking they would rather just delude themselves into thinking the mic was going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were like, boo, and I was like, all right.
So you got booed.
Yeah, I was like, all right, well, I guess now there's energy in the room. I was like,
So
fuck
you
it.
won, dude. You got the.
So it sounds like that
You
worked.
got him listening.
No, and then I was like, all right, well, I just got
That's
off
a win.
stage because I wasn't going to do that set, and then
Oh, you just went off stage.
I was like, fuck that, I'm not going to fucking.
You self-Apollo'd yourself. You self-Sandman'd yourself.
Well, what's the point? Again, like, I've been doing comedy long enough to know that you're not getting anything out of fucking going on stage and just saying a joke.
Right.
That does nothing for you.
It would have been fun to just keep.
What is the
minutes.
functional difference between going on stage and saying a joke to silence in a room filled with other shitty comedians than just saying to them, "What do you think about this?" It's actually better as a it's actually better as a comic to just say to another comic, "What do you think about this fucking joke?" If people are going to sit there in silence.
I don't know. But But by saying that, you're saying it's guaranteed to be to silence. If the joke's really good, who knows, man? Maybe there's like a fucking chuckle or some shit.
I know enough about comedy to know that it's not going to go anywhere.
The other thing is like the sort of the economy of laughing for your friends at mics, which is like you can't really gauge if a joke.
I
is
don't
good
mind
or not.
that. That is supportive because that at least like sort of
Yeah, but no,
simulates what like should be happening if the joke's going well.
no, you laugh at your friends and then you look at your phone for people that you're not friends with.
Yeah,
You-
if they're
you
very
ice out-
funny.
you ice out people.
Well, if they're funny, if the joke's good enough, you'll pay attention. That's how I feel about
That's
it.
not true. I guarantee you can take look, and then there's this
Whatever,
retarded
man, who gives a
idea.
fuck?
There's this retarded idea that like comedy isn't based on audience participation. That you could take the best comic in the world and put them up in a shitty room and they'll crush no matter what. And that's absolutely not true. You can take any fucking comic and if you go up before them and say to the audience like, "Don't laugh at his jokes no matter what," they're totally capable of doing that.
Yeah.
No one has control of it. It's not fucking, hypnotism. It's not magic tricks. The audience absolutely has to be participating.
Dude, when I crush, dude, I go up there and I just fucking level the fucking place, dude, no matter what, dude. You put me in a fucking laundry, man.
Yeah.
You put me in a fucking Long John Silver's, dude. I'm gonna eat a couple shrimps and I'm gonna fucking crush that fucking room, dude. That's the school of comedy I come from.
All right, well, good luck with that.
No, I mean, I know what you're saying, but it's like, open mics are fucking gay as shit, dude. They're terrible, horrible.
They suck.
Yeah, they suck.
I did have like an attitude, like an ego about me, which I needed to get rid of when I moved here because we were in DC. Like we were doing the
shows were
fucking,
good.
we were doing the Big Hunt, like a mic on a Wednesday night, and there were like 100 audience members there.
Right.
So I definitely had to get like shed that when I moved here.
Yeah. You had to learn. I mean, but also, that's the thing. Doing well at a shitty open mic is different than doing well at a good
Right,
show.
but it does help train you to like understand how to work a room. And
Yeah,
that's
how to
something
work
you
with
should-
audiences.
True.
because-
No,
something you should work
You should
on.
be trying to kill no matter what.
And there is another class of comics in New York that crush at mics and that bomb at
They
shows.
suck dick at shows.
Yeah. And I don't even think they're necessarily not that funny, but I do think that potentially the
They're just
mics aren't
calibrated
helping.
weird.
Yeah,
Right.
they aren't helping them necessarily work with audiences. So that's my 2 cents, folks.
Well, I'm glad that you had to argue with me instead of just listening to the fucking story. It's a good story. No, you had to side with those shitheads.
Is there more?
No, that was it.
It was a good story.
Well, it's great to be back, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
Adam's
congrats,
back
Adam.
now because we got the $5,500. It's almost like I perfectly predicted based
By
on,
this time this week,
based
yeah.
on all the financial software I used to figure out the SMA on Adam's
Yeah,
departure.
Nick
and
has a
return.
whole team at Goldman Sachs, or they can predict certain benchmarks.
You know what's
for
funny about this
our
podcast
Patreon.
is like like I pretend to be like a dumb guy and stuff, and nobody has like any idea that I'm like an extremely successful day trader.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah.
That I'm worth billions.
Mhm. When the Brexit happened, Nick made $3 million in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from computers.
Well,
No, I
no,
think
here's,
you
I
bought
actually
cookies.
it had nothing to do
Biscuits.
with Brexit really. Is I saw the word Brexit and I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
And I thought, how many guys like me are there out there that don't know what Brexit means? and so I bet against the knowledge of Brexit.
Yep.
You shorted it.
By investing in Trump hats, and I made $38 million.
Damn.
Dude, I went on
That's
Sunday to watch.
crazy.
My friend's a Buffalo Bills fan, and I'm a Oakland Raiders fan. So I went to his friend's apartment in the West Village, like right next to West 4th, like subway. Fucking maybe $3 million apartment, 2 stories, roof deck.
Who is this
Insane.
person?
Is that
His
his
friend from
boyfriend?
high school.
It's Adam's-
guy you fuck?
Adam's boyfriend.
Anyway,
So you sucked him off
yeah,
and then
but
you
like
watched football?
that dude, he was like,
Adam calls him Sir. He doesn't
no, I
know his name.
don't. Guys, we were watching football. It was straight, and there was.
Were you wearing a collar? Did he have the leash in his
Yeah.
hands?
I was wearing a jock strap, obviously.
He was wearing
No,
white.
sporty look.
He was wearing white gloves.
I was wearing a sporty.
delivering Adam's asshole to his dick.
Anyway, dude
Is
had
it one of those things where he watches you fuck other men? He gives other men permission to fuck you against your will, and that's your relationship?
Well, I don't want to like be in an argument the whole time.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I just
sure.
want things to be smooth
So he
with
just
me
let
and Daddy. So
his friends fuck you.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
anyway,
I found this.
he had a Pulp Fiction poster in his $3 million apartment. I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, give me the money.
So
Yeah.
he likes art.
I'd be tasteful.
Well, my favorite is like the like from the '80s, like luxury apartments from the '80s that have the giant telescope.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's the best.
Why did every rich person have a
the
telescope
best.
in the
Yeah.
80s?
Yeah,
They all love the
they're all
stars.
pervs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted a telescope when I was a little kid, probably from seeing that shit my whole like in every movie.
Yeah. Well, stars suck. Space is fucking stupid. Anybody that likes NASA is an idiot.
Yeah.
Looking up at stars is good.
No, why?
Yeah, just in a park looking up, it looks
it's
kind of
cool.
nice.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
cool,
I hate
dude.
that shit, dude.
What do you look at for what's your favorite view?
The wall in my room.
Yeah, Nick has lived in
The miter saw
two
hanging.
windowless rooms since moving to New York.
Yeah.
You had a window in the one with the family
I did.
last
To
time.
face a brick wall.
Yeah, it did. It was finally you got a window and it faced just a brick wall 3 feet away from the window. There's some light they got in there occasionally.
Yeah. I don't know if I could handle an apartment that had it. Like, remember when we had to shoot that gay sketch for that company you work for?
Yeah.
That apartment?
Oh my god, yeah.
That had a gorgeous view.
It was
but
incredible.
I don't think I would like living in that apartment.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't like a beautiful view?
No.
You don't want an objectively good thing in your life?
Nah. No, not really.
It would be too distracting, or you just wouldn't like.
No, I just think it would feel like not enough, that apartment, you know?
but this
Just feel
feels
an
like
apartment.
enough.
Yeah, this is fine. Because there's no luxury here. You know what I mean?
Nick is an
It's
ascetic.
It's utilitarian.
So you don't want
It
anything
serves
nice.
a purpose. And why have something halfway good? You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Like, why'd you eat the regular Reese's if you can have the tree or the Easter egg?
Yeah.
I do find the tree has more peanut butter.
Adam,
which I
did they
like.
make Hanukkah? Did they make a Hanukkah candle? What's it called?
menorah?
The
Oven,
menorah?
The Hanukkah oven. The menorah.
What are you talking about?
The menorah.
Yeah.
Did they make a Reese's
the
menorah?
candelabra?
Yeah.
The Jewish candelabra?
Yeah.
Did they make a Reese's one? No,
Do they make any candy, any Jew candy?
Yeah, Gelt.
Yeah, they make a money kind.
Gelt is the
They
funny
literally
shit,
do,
man.
right?
That's so funny. It's like,
It's
oh,
so
stereotypes are so mean. Anyhow, we make our children eat coins. we get them started young on a taste for coins.
Listen, it taught me fiscal response.
But no major there's no Hershey's Jew coin candy, right? It's
No.
like made by a specific.
Oh yeah, you know.
Well, it's got to be kosher.
True.
Hershey's isn't going to fuck around
True,
with that.
true,
They don't
true,
have time
true,
at that
Hershey's
factory.
is kosher.
True.
You know how many children die a day at the Hershey's factory from touching the wrong shit?
Yep. You fall into the river of chocolate.
Mhm.
Yeah. You eat one of those things and you blow up like a blueberry.
What's
Yeah.
what's that?
What was the moral of Charlie and the Chocolate
Just
Factory?
it's scary, but it's not scary.
That rich children should die in the factories and not the poor ones?
yeah. Not the one who's. I remember like
it's a working class story.
It was such a powerful image when I was a kid. The fact that his two sets of grandparents slept in the same bed. I remember thinking like, "Wow, that's fucking crazy."
Well, that
Yeah, that
sucks
was
for
so
the
weird.
grandparents.
That's so
They're
weird.
separated
weird.
by like 2 generations, and then they like, I guess we have to fucking all share a bed. I don't even know who these people are. No idea who these people are.
That is some old school poverty shit.
Yeah,
Didn't they just do that?
Just
Didn't
one bed
people
for
just
4
sleep
old
in
people.
big-ass beds?
Yeah, according to
Was that Bill Cosby
Charlie
bit?
and the Chocolate Factory.
And that Bill Cosby bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. where they all sleep.
That
in some-
river part used
well-
to scare the fucking
Well,
shit
the
out
thing
of
about
me.
Bill Cosby's bed is people don't even give him permission before they have to sleep in his bed. So it's not just the family; it's all of his rape victims.
Nice, a little
That's it.
sloppy, but I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw where it was
I made a
but,
mistake
yeah.
ordering the pizza before we started the podcast.
No,
'Cause now you don't have
you
the
and I are
hunger.
opposites. You like to do comedy on an empty stomach,
do.
right?
Dude,
This isn't
I bought-
comedy though. This is having a conversation with
Well, it's similar.
two people I kind of resent.
We're doing comedy,
Yeah, that's true.
kind of,
Mhm.
but I have to have a nice meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm on an empty stomach, I
No, I'm
have to
you know,
sleeping
you know
now,
what
too.
I would actually be great for me? A nice glass of red wine.
and a bubble bath.
Yeah.
How close are you to a relapse? Do you think?
2 years.
2 years?
I told myself I'd start drinking again when I turned 30.
Why was that
Why?
the goal?
I don't know. It seemed like a far away. It seemed like it would take
Yeah.
forever to get to 30 when I was 24.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, getting closer, and I'm like, I guess not.
You're 27, 28
I'm 20. Well, I'll be 28 next week.
next week.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh shit,
Nothing. We're not
bro!
doing anything.
Yeah, we gotta get buck ass wild, yeah.
I can't. What part of not until I'm 30? You don't
What
even
about
understand.
Coke?
Oh, here's a good sober guy birthday thing. Let's go to batting cages.
Yeah.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah, actually, that would be pretty
Batting
cool.
cages are cool. Yeah.
Immediately
Batting
change your
cages
tune.
rule.
Yeah.
That's not a birthday thing. I would go to a batting cage whenever.
No, we're doing it for your birthday.
We're doing it for your birthday.
We're gonna
baby.
make you wear a little birthday hat. We're gonna
Hell
have
yeah.
fun. It's gonna be cool.
You do have to wear a little.
And then we're gonna
birthday hat.
then we're gonna do Come Boys Karaoke. It's gonna be the three of us in a private room, just
That'd be
singing for the other two people.
That'd be
Dude,
great.
one time I did karaoke with my ex girlfriend and all her like friends growing up. They're all Korean.
Yeah.
You cannot imagine how many N words were like
Really?
screamed. Yeah,
Koreans
I
love
was
using
in
the N
shock.
word.
They
That's
love
the thing
it.
that's true about that.
They love the N word.
Did I tell you about the first public time I said the N word, where it was
I
like
love that you remember it.
Not in a song.
it wasn't well, sort of. Okay, this was just.
I've never done it not in a song. I
I
sing
just
it.
had-
whenever I sing.
Well, let me explain here. No one heard me do it, but it was. So I was at a Wu-Tang Clan concert, right, in
Yeah, yeah.
Baltimore.
I've heard of
And-
them.
And it was just like, it was one of those situations where there's like, everyone make as much noise as you can. Everyone, I want to hear you get louder. And I just thought it was too good a joke not to scream the N-word at the top of my lungs because no one could hear me. Because
Yeah.
it was just like, I was being completely overshadowed by the rest of the shouting.
Yeah.
So yeah, at a Wu-Tang Clan concert, I shouted the N-word at the top of my lungs.
Well, it was part of the.
And it was a
moment.
pretty good bit. I still stand by that as a bit.
The best bits are bits that are just for you.
It
you
was
know?
100% just for me.
One time I had my friend redo my OK Cupid profile. Like this was a couple years ago, and he saw that I was like messaging girls with like huge fake tits, like girls that would never date me, like girls that came from Russia to like fuck guys with money.
Why were you doing that?
I just thought it was really funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he was like, and then he saw all these messages, and I'd be like, yeah, we should probably date. And then they'd be like, no. And then he was just like, you psycho. I was like, but it's funny. He's like, yeah, but you're not doing it for anyone. You're doing it on your private dating profile.
If they said yes, would you have dated those big fake-titted women?
No, I wouldn't have been
No.
able to please them at all. I wouldn't have had enough money. They wouldn't. They're here for
So
one reason.
You
know?
just
just
thought
women
it
that
was-
would never date me. I thought it'd be funny if I was like, yeah, we should probably date. You know, women that are taller than me. Whatever.
Right,
I'm a
right.
creep.
Don't you still do that all the time to every single woman you meet?
No.
I thought that was your move.
No, my move is called the stop and frisk. That's
Yeah.
what I do. Stop them, frisk them down,
Yeah.
pull the gun out of my hole.
I do
fumble
broken.
it.
I do broken windows. That's when I lean too hard on the glass outside their apartment.
just completely topple over.
It's not illegal. You broke from the outside. Yes, technically it is your fault. I'm suing you. Goodbye. Just run away with my
Just have
pants.
lacerations all over your dick.
Yeah. This is legally speaking. This is your fault. Goodbye. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, what do we got on the list?
We got a list here. The trial of that guy that shot that dude.
Mistrial.
Mistrial.
Yeah, but they're
What
gonna try him
happened?
again, right?
They're gonna try him again.
Yeah.
But how do you fuck that one up? We all saw the video.
Have any cops
Wait, was
gotten
that in South
trouble?
Carolina?
It was in South Carolina.
Yeah,
that
Walter
one got a
Scott.
mistrial. Fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I haven't been paying attention to
That
all.
one was like clear.
That's
That
so
one was like,
funny.
there's
Who's the
no
guy's
gray
like,
area.
oh no, man.
Well, I just love it. Was
I don't think it was a
it's-
hung jury. I think it
no,
was like a procedural thing, right?
No, it was a hung jury. There was like one guy that they couldn't reach a consensus. I just like that it's like 12 angry men, but instead of like the one guy that's not a piece of shit, it's just one guy that
God damn it.
it was just like, I don't care. This is my year. It's my year now.
Yeah, like come
Not
on.
guilty. We're taking it back.
Yeah, that guy. There's
Jesus
no
Christ.
way. There's no way that guy didn't just feel like, no,
Yeah.
a Trump hat. There's definitely a Trump guy. Definitely just like,
Yeah, sir, can you take your hat off in
Well,
the
it's like
courtroom?
I like when they interview juries after those things, and like it's usually people that are like, "No, I'd never heard of this shit before." I still work at Blockbuster somehow in 2016.
The last Blockbuster.
If I want to use the internet, I have to go to my friend's house.
I love in that OJ documentary how the jurors were just like, yeah, I just wanted to go home. I knew he was guilty, but I just wanted to go home.
Yeah.
I was on that fucking jury for like 2 years.
They
Like,
were kept in that hotel for so long.
it was torture, yeah.
yeah.
what happened? They just
They were
stay there?
sequestered
They were
for like,
sequestered for
like
8 months.
18 months.
Yeah.
No, it was like
months.
over a year. Was it 8 months?
It was 8 months,
Jesus
I
Yeah.
think.
Christ, dude.
They
Don't
couldn't
look it
watch
up.
TV, you know?
Have you ever? They couldn't watch TV. What the
No,
fuck?
no TV.
Movies?
That was the 90s. That's when TV was
It was
king.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can know Frasier.
They
What the
missed.
fuck are Niles and Daphne up to?
Dude,
Will
they
they?
didn't
Won't
know.
they?
Speaking of TV, we got this on the list here. Lindy West has a TV show. Someone optioned her memoirs. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Somebody optioned her memoirs to become a TV show.
So they're going to get like
Was it the
she's
Food
not going
Network?
to act in it.
Yeah, it was the Food Network. It's called Westworld.
Thank you. Executive produced by Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Lindy West.
Yeah.
He put together the meals by the specs of food on the manuscript that you
well,
turned
I
in.
kind of want to beat him to the punch. I want to read her book and then write my own speculative script. Or just option it myself and then put my version of what that show would be.
Dude, that could get big.
Yeah.
I think that's
It
a
could
great
get
idea.
big, like
It's a lot of work.
Fatso.
Who, stop?
Yeah, no.
what the fuck?
No, I mean,
Man, when me and Stop first met, we were gonna. It was right around
That's
when,
right.
when they had that rape joke debate on W. Kamau Bell's show between her
with
and
Jim Norton? Yeah.
and we were gonna do a rape joke debate at Wonderland Ballroom.
No, at Funny Moms.
between
yeah.
Lindy West and a rapist,
Yeah.
and I was gonna wear like a mask and gloves.
Why didn't
And we were
do
gonna
that?
put-
I was going to eat a sandwich,
We were
right?
gonna, no,
eat
a
a
bag
bur-
of cheeseburgers.
It was
We were gonna do
burgers
a
and fries.
whole
yeah.
bag full of
Yeah.
cheeseburgers and then wear a dumb wig, and then that was the plan.
Why didn't we do that? Is there still
I
time?
don't
We were
know.
supposed to do that at Funny Moms.
Same reason that nothing else happens. We say we're going to do a thing and we don't do it. Until I go buy the gear. It always
True.
requires some sort of gear purchase
Someone,
on my end.
yeah, someone has to go
I would
get
have bought
gear.
the cheeseburgers.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have eaten them, dude.
Yeah. Well, the only thought I had written down for the Lindy West TV show is that they were going to have Pixar animated, but they ran out of hard drive space while designing her character.
Woo!
Boom.
Now that is a good one, my friend. That bitch is fat.
Yeah. They're like drawing her, and then like there's just a noise on like the desk, and the hard drive had dropped out of the bottom of the computer onto the floor. 'Cause the hard drive weighs so much.
The lights are flickering in all the rooms.
Yeah.
It's like we can't.
Her book is called Shrill.
Oh man, she's taking it back.
When
Her
I
book
would
is
like to
called
think-
Shrill?
Shrill. And
Oh, I
like
thought
to-
you were like Trill. Like,
I would like
like a
to think that
Houston
her
rapper.
editors were like, well, maybe you could just go with fat. She's like, I'm not just fat. It's like, okay, well, it's 17 chapters about how you're fat and how you're better than everyone because you're fat, but then they hate you for some reason. So,
Did you see someone put a list together, Mashable or something? 23 comedians and accounts you have to follow during the Trump era.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And it was like Lindy West, Paul Krugman. It was like none of them were. They were like, "This is hilarious."
Yeah. People
This
that
is
you need
great.
to laugh at.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
mean.
yeah. That'll, like people that'll help you laugh. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really bad, but
By laughing at, not with.
maybe if that was the objective of the article, then I think it
Yeah.
achieved its purpose.
People only laugh with
Woo!
W-I.
My man on fire today.
DTH.
Get her ass, cook her ass,
Mm-hmm.
cook that bitch.
Yo, come on the podcast, Lindy. Seriously though, I love you, girl.
Yeah, but please don't break or eat the microphone.
It's not an
I
ice
love
cream
that-
cone.
That's my favorite. I have like so many problems with Lindy, but like it's just so much fun to only go after her for being fat.
To do the mean middle school version.
Yeah.
They're perfectly legitimate critiques.
Oh
of her
yeah, no,
that
yeah.
don't involve
She's
body
a fucking
shaming.
narcissist, so she gets
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
to just talk about herself and then relate everything to
Oh,
herself.
totally. Yeah.
And but no, it's just so much more fun.
Do people still read her shit? I guess they do.
Yeah, she wrote that awful thing about that Mona movie.
Oh yeah.
She's like, this is how we're gonna fight racism is by taking up 9 seats at a children's movie. we're gonna end racism.
Yeah, the tagline was
This
something
is take
like,
that, Donald Trump. I went to see a Pixar movie. I went to go see a Disney movie.
What is Mona? It's Native American or Hawaiian?
No,
It's
like-
it's probably the same exact movie Disney's been making for the last 60 years.
They're just choosing like different ethnicities.
Yeah, this was whatever The Rock is. That's what this is. Samoan.
Samoan. Cool.
I think so.
They're gonna go through all of the what are those Pacific islands.
Yeah.
You know, well,
The Cook
actually,
Islands?
I'm sorry, but Tallulah is Tongan, so it's a completely different movie from Mona. It has nothing to do with Lilo and Stitch. That was a different island. So
That was Hawaii?
yeah, there's Hawaii,
Mm.
and the next one is Capri Sun. Is a country.
They got one of those?
Yeah,
You know that's a drink.
really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Them little silver pouches.
Yeah, dude. You know what I do? I put that shit upside down. That's the cool way
You know
I
what
drink it.
sell like so well is fucking wine coolers that come in those pouches.
I've been saying this for years.
No, I just said it right now.
No. Yeah, of
It's the
course.
first time I ever heard is Nick saying it right
Yeah.
now.
All right. never mind.
Franzia in Capri Sun pouches.
Yeah.
You know how many fucking college freshmen you'd kill with that?
They would think that's hilarious.
You know how like first of all, we would completely undo all the work we made with our work we got done with Mattress Girl and all of the campus sexual assault activists.
Yeah, that's true.
Erased overnight with Capri Sun Franzia.
Would you give it cool names?
Assaults will skyrocket. 1 in 4? More like 9 in 4. I don't even know how that math works, and you won't either because you're going to miss all your classes. 'cause
So
you're gonna be
everyone
so
gets
drunk.
raped 2.5 times.
Yeah.
Is that what 9 and 4 is?
I don't know statistics.
I think so. Yeah, I would love that. Or alcoholic gushers. Eat a little gusher.
Ooh, that'd be
Splash
nice.
of some fucking booze in your mouth. Yeah.
Did you see that fire in Oakland?
Yeah, what? How did people die? I thought it was like a warehouse. Were
It
they
was.
living
Well,
there?
it was a warehouse. Yeah, it was like any one of these Bushwick, loft
Oh, it was
spaces
like one of
where-
those.
where Jake lives, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
damn.
was one of those. But so the landlord, first the media went after the landlord, and the landlord's like, I haven't been there in a fucking year and a half.
There were
She's like,
squatters?
Yeah, it was some Vietnamese woman. She's like, I don't know, it wasn't squatters. She's like, I trusted that the guy who had the lease was using it as like a art studio or some shit. She's like, I wasn't saying anybody could live there. And then the guy who was the leased the property, who was like offering subleases out to artists or whatever, he was turning a profit off of it.
I'm sure.
He went on the news and he went on like the Today Show, and he's like, I've lost everything. I've tried to build a community here. And like fucking Matt Lauer's like, do you think you should be held responsible for this, for violating all those codes? He's like, I'm not even going to answer a ridiculous question like that. And he's like, I refuse. Never. I just want to say that I've lost something here. And,
You're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
All
something like
those poor-
26 people died.
Yeah, a
What do you
ton.
mean
Yeah.
you lost? He's like, I had some sweet ass records
Yeah.
in there.
And then this asshole went on the Today Show wearing a fedora
no.
to talk about how sorry he is about all the
Ugh.
deaths.
So he just completely was a fucking slumlord.
Yeah.
Everything was out of code, and it got on fire because he's a piece of
and he
shit.
thinks he's not a slumlord because he was, exploiting artists like himself, other people that with the same, stupid outfits as him.
Right.
So there's
Yeah.
no possible way he could be a guy that's a
Matt-
piece of shit.
Matt, how can we talk about this in this? We've lost so much experimental dance poetry
Yeah,
because of this incident.
Yeah, he's like,
What a loss.
yeah, and then he you can tell he was like obviously trying to position himself and do PR, but he's a fucking moron.
Right,
so
right.
He didn't understand how badly it would play.
Right.
And he goes on TV and he's like, how could this happen? He's like, what do you think? Did I like move my family into a hotel right before this happened so that this wouldn't happen to them? He's like, which he did. He did move them into a hotel right before it happened. He's like, no, I did that so they could get a nice quiet night's sleep while they had this, concert at the venue or whatever, which wasn't permitted for that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I hope he goes to jail for murder. I hope there's multiple.
God damn.
No, dude, I used to be a DIY guy, and DIY till I die. No,
Which is
not-
fine, dude. Buy your own fucking shitty, space.
Yeah.
Live in it. But don't offer leases to people if
Right.
you're not gonna. Like, those laws exist for a fucking reason.
Yeah, it's real shitty. Yeah.
But your DIY space was nice. The
Well,
basement.
yeah, and also we weren't like making money off of it. We gave all the money.
You
to
also
the
had
bands.
you were like allowed to live there.
Yeah, it was a residential space.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. This was a fucking shitty old warehouse that this guy was like converted into living spaces
Right.
by letting people put up, again, like that
Drywall.
Bushwick shit.
Yeah.
I went to Jake's one time and the stairwell was missing. He's like, oh yeah, they took that stairwell out, so you have to like go to the roof and then go back down on the other side.
It's like a toilet, but
Yeah.
did you ever go to the
It's like a bunch of
Copycat in fucking
garbage.
Baltimore?
No, never.
That place fucking sucked, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't Petey used to live in like a warehouse kind of space?
Who? Pete Muth?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lived in a fucking tight one though. The mansion in Hamden. That
The
place is
mansion.
tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like some old fucking. It was like a converted factory, but it was really nice.
Yeah.
It was not DIY at all. It was like a fucking
It
real
was-
nice fucking spot. But they had good shows there.
Yeah.
The Copycat though was just fucking terrible. It was just like I don't know what it was, some printing company. I don't know what it was, and it was just like infested with bed bugs. There was like one fucking bathroom for these huge fucking floors. My friends that lived there just pissed in Deer Park, like huge Deer Park gallon. It was disgusting.
Oh, they were brand loyal?
Yeah, they were brand. It was
Yeah.
just Deer Park.
Mm-hmm.
I lived next to a Vietnam vet when I was like a little kid, and he kept all of his piss in jars in the garage.
Just indefinitely, he just liked
But
it.
you never know when you need it.
No, I don't know. I mean, I don't even remember him being a garage guy. I just remember seeing those jars of piss.
Good for him. Dude. I
Yeah.
pissed a lot. I'll piss in Gatorade bottles and just leave them laying around. My mom found one, and she just fucking. I just had it for years, and I just wrapped it up, and I was like, oh, I just.
That's
never,
like mental illness, dude.
I never fucking
Just go
threw
to
it
the
away.
fucking
I know
bathroom.
it's not mental. It's just being a lazy piece
No,
of
that's
shit.
yeah, but it's being a lazy
Wait,
piece
wait,
of
wait.
shit. to the degree
Rewind.
that
You,
have, like, a
you
mental
do this as
problem.
well?
Just
Yeah,
if
why were you just questioning? You brought this up. I think it was weird that they did it.
Yeah, but theirs is real
Oh, yeah,
far away.
also-
Mine is much closer.
Well, I'd do it for different reasons.
I do it. It's cool though. When I did it like a couple times, and yeah, sometimes I'll piss in a big Yankee cup, or I pissed on the way up to not to stop
in
at
the
rest
car,
stops.
that's fine.
Not to stop at rest stops. I pissed while driving on the way up.
I can't do that, dude. I always get messy. I've done that twice.
You need a wide mouth. You need a
Yeah,
wide mouth
you need
cup.
a wide mouth.
I tried to do Gatorade.
Not me, actually, but yeah.
Yeah, I have a really big ass fucking dick. So when I piss and stuff, you gotta have a wide lip.
I've never pissed. I've never needed to piss in a bottle. I've always been able to not piss myself for long enough to make it to a rest area.
Wow, Nick. Brag, man. Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
dude, I don't know
that's
what-
why I qualify for the astronaut program. You motherfuckers don't.
Wait, they have diapers in there?
Yeah, astronauts dipe up.
They dipe it
They
up.
diaper
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's why a
Tight.
lot of guys become astronauts.
To get
Their
access
diaper
to
fetish?
those-
Excuse to wear. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a guy that had a diaper fetish and he was real embarrassed about it, so he went to school to become an astronaut so he could wear the diaper.
Yeah,
Because
so
if
he
you think
became
about-
like a doctor and an engineer, and like
Think about
all
the
those
guys-
guys are geniuses.
Dude, that's the
Think about
power
the
of
guys
wanting
that
to
are
fuck.
fucking pedophiles, where they have like who becomes I don't know the star of Seventh Heaven. Said like now my secret is safe. No one will find me out. I guarantee you, like half of all astronauts are people with diaper fetishes, and they went through all the schooling and stuff to cover up the fact that they can only come if they wear diapers.
Damn,
Dude,
that's
those are
In
probably-
space, where no one can hear you come.
Damn, that's like a Pizzagate for the space industry.
Did you see some guy went to the Pizzagate
That
place
was
and started
awesome.
shooting
Yep,
at the building?
Yeah, the guy from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture of him?
No.
He's perfect.
But
Straight out of Central Casting.
First of all, he's right. He's right.
He's self-investigating, guys.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's absolutely right. That sealed the deal for me. I mean, because I was kind of on the fence about whether or not Pizzagate was real, but when I found out someone brought a gun there and shot at the store, I was like, it's real. That's what made it real in my head.
What percentage of them do you think really believe it? The alt-right, like
What do you
the
mean?
Pepe Frog guys.
I don't think any of those people actually believe anything.
Yeah, they think it's funny,
That guy
right?
did.
Yeah.
He fucking went in there with
I'm
a
saying,
gun.
so there's like, has to be a percentage of them that actually thinks it's real.
15.
Yeah.
You think 15?
It's a fat percentage.
Well, I'll tell you what
dude.
percentage of me
Which is a
actually
lot.
thinks it's real. Which
30.
which is something like 15%.
Yeah, I think it's kind of...
I think there's something fucked up going on there. After the British Parliament thing and the Catholic Church, it's like, yeah, probably. The amount of times that, like, you know, there's some suspicious thing going on in like in a powerful group. Why wouldn't there's got to be the same amount of pedophiles in any, you know, population, any, you know, sample.
I don't think Hillary is a pedophile.
I think Hillary is trans. She's a trans cocaine addict.
Oh, man. There were so many... Didn't somebody say that Obama was gay and like...
Yeah, he's a gay prostitute.
Cocaine addict.
Yeah.
And then
Used to
during
suck off
the
rich men
Benghazi
in
attacks, he was in a limousine sucking some man's dick.
Will was saying to me that he
That's
thinks
so awesome, dude. The president's...
Well, you know, I tell you, it would be awesome and very funny if it wasn't true, but it is.
It's... I think...
Will
yeah,
was
it's
saying,
true.
like,
That's why
on
it's
his
funny.
last day in office, he's gonna like be standing in front of the chopper, and he's gonna be like, "All right, well, that's it for me as the president. Now I'm gonna go back to being a gay prostitute." That would be like a Monopoly man sitting in the fucking limo, and like go back to sucking him off immediately.
Yeah, dude, if you were a gay, like, collector of the finest prostitutes, the president of the United States would be the best prostitute.
I
to
mean,
get.
that's the-
You could probably charge, like...
That's the holy
literally
grail.
$5 million
Yeah.
to get sucked
Well,
off
and-
by
and
Obama.
The Pope right now, gay prostitute.
No, they
Costs
say
a
that about
lot.
Benedict, the one
Costs
before?
a lot.
The Pope probably raped
Oh
children.
no, Benedict
That's the
covered
only
up.
way you make it up that far in that organization. It's like, you know, cops, they have to be racist.
Yeah,
You can't
Right.
be an anti-racist cop and make it up to like the white shirt level.
Benedict. Yeah, there's a gay underground.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's
didn't
why
he have
they
like a
kicked him
hot...
out.
Wasn't there like a hot, like,
Yeah, he has a
deacon
smoking hot boyfriend
that was like
yeah.
helping him or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah.
And
there's
then
like
just sucked him
there
off?
was a gay prostitution scandal in like the Rome Archdiocese,
Oh, right.
which
true.
like came up. Basically, he had to go, and that's why they got this like nice Argentinian socialist guy.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
This guy...
Everyone loves this guy, right?
This guy, if he wasn't in the fucking priesthood, he would like be a very gentle lover to women for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone says he's the good one, but like, still, like the baseline of his beliefs are stupid as shit, right? He believes in like the mama and the you know.
Yeah, I
the
mean, he
ghost
believes
and the-
he's a Catholic. Yes,
Yeah, it's
so he's
dumb as
fucking
shit.
Stupid.
Yeah,
but
I don't
like,
think it's dumb.
you think it's cool?
The Holy Trinity, I think it's way cool. Think about it, dude.
Is that him? Oh, look at that.
Amber's producing for us right now.
Yeah.
he is sexy.
Oh, I'd fuck Ratzinger, that old Nazi, that old gay Nazi's boyfriend.
Is he still the Pope, the Nazi?
No, but he's alive. He's like just some fucking like scary.
Wait, did he
his
quit
name
being
literally
gay?
is
Quit.
Rat.
He quit. Why'd he
Yeah.
quit? Why do you quit?
Because
To be
he's
gay.
gay.
Oh,
Because he gay. Yo.
That's what we're talking about. He has a sexy ass boyfriend. He sucks off in Germany.
oh,
now.
this is like open. He's openly gay.
no. But it's
Oh,
the
No, I
theory.
think he lives in the Vatican.
Yeah, but you could figure out a way to do it. You know,
No,
you
no,
could stay
no.
Pope
There was,
and
like-
figure out a way.
There was a gay prostitution scandal where a bunch of the cardinals were like getting gay prostitutes in Rome and stuff, and like
the Arizona
the whole-
Cardinals or St. Louis.
yeah.
Arizona.
Carson
actually.
Palmer fucked a bunch of gay prostitutes. Him and Larry Fitzgerald fucking
St.
double
Louis-
teamed a twink.
St. Louis Cardinals straight as fuck. They stood up when the Mike Brown shit happened.
Yeah.
Dude, they stood up for the Blue Lives.
What's
And
his
that's-
fucking
we'll
name?
never forget
Darren
that.
Wilson. I got
Darren
into
Wilson,
it with
yeah.
I got into it with some like some back when there were still T-Cots on Twitter or whatever about the Mike Brown thing. And
How have they gotten worse?
Well, I would tweet at them and I would be like, "No, Mike Brown was the officer. Darren Wilson was the kid that was shot." And like 2 or 3 of them were like, "I stand corrected. Have a good day." It's just like wooden shack. Like, my apologies. I messed up. They're just so quick.
You're right. Darren is sort of a black name. He
Yeah.
could have been him.
Mike Brown could have been.
You know,
either.
I was laughing. There was like a murder in Aurora, Colorado, like last year, and
in a movie theater.
no,
where they're showing.
no, these two
Was there a guy dressed as
these
Bane?
two black guys like killed somebody in Aurora, and it like came up on some news feed of mine or whatever, and it was like two black guys that were cousins with each other, and it's like Aurora cousins indicted in murder. And then there was a picture of the two black guys, but I scrolled past it and it said Aurora cousins indicted in murder, and there's a picture of the two black guys, but I just thought they were the same black guy, and I thought it was one black guy named Aurora Cousins.
That is a fucking cornerback's name.
That's
That
a
Aurora
name.
Cousins.
Aurora
Hell yeah.
Cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aurora
yeah.
Cousins, Eastern Tennessee University.
Yeah.
Like that.
Dude, he runs a 4.440. Okay. The combine, he runs a 4.440.
Great ball skills.
Great ball skills. Right hands.
Yeah.
He'd be a first round talent if it wasn't for smoking weed one time. In his,
I was laughing the other night. We were talking about the Vitamix again, which Stav got, by the way. He copied me.
Bitch, I got a Vitamix. Bitch, I think I have it. So if you get it now, you copy
You
me.
didn't even know what it was until I said I'm gonna get it.
I own it. I am the
Like that
owner of
piece of
Vitamix.
shit.
First of all, I think Sav is probably an expert on blending
I
technology.
know all about blenders, bitch. Even before I was into
he has
smoothies.
an immersion blender.
Yeah, first of all, we've discussed this. I have blenders solely for mayonnaise and dips and shit.
Yeah, but I wanted the Vitamix.
Yeah.
I said I was gonna get the Vitamix.
And guess what, bitch? You dragged your feet on it. I have it now. If you get it, you're copying me.
I'm not
That's how the
copying
rules of copying work.
Your paycheck's cut off for this one.
I'm going on strike.
I'm calling your fucking credit card company and disputing that.
yeah.
No, I'm disputing it on his behalf. No, he copied me. Do not hang up on me again. I will kill you. I will come to that office with an AR-15, a full clip, a fully automatic AR-15 on November 18th next year at 5:50 p.m. This is a specific direct threat over state lines. This is a 100% real, not satire threat to kill you if you hang up on me. In no way, shape, or form could it be interpreted as parody or joke.
Goddamn, them just playing the audio at your trial. would be so awesome.
I was kidding.
Again, I would like to reiterate this is not a joke.
In the event that they play this at the trial and I claim I was kidding.
Tell the fucking judge.
Look at my defense attorney's face right now. You see how fucking pissed he is? It's because he knows this is real. Motherfucker, do not let him get that Vitamix. You cancel shipment now. He will not copy me. Not on my purchases list. It's been on my wish list for a year and a half. And that, you know what's next on that list? Your fucking head.
That'd be a fun sketch.
Don't fuck with me. I am in ISIS. I support ISIS. I'm a member of ISIS.
That's a good bit we could do on the show. Just call people up and tell them
And
we're going to
threaten
murder
them.
them. Yeah.
Kill them.
Whoa, you're listening to Danny Dickhead in the morning.
What's up, bitch?
Yeah. I always thought it'd be funny to like do like a morning radio bit where they go through the obituaries and are like, and we found a family whose 4-year-old drowned last week.
He drowned last week.
Yeah, a birthday party. So let's call him up, and it's like
Toilet flushing sound.
It's like, hello. It's like,
my name is Randy Jefferson. I went to school with your son, and I was wondering if I could have his toys because he's dead.
like, excuse me.
I want your dead son's toys. I'm 4.
And they're like, what? And they're like, I'm just kidding. You won 2 free tickets to see Rush next weekend at the Fuck You Dome.
Oh, fuck.
That's great.
Yeah, unfortunately, all those local radio prank phone calls, all fake.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's illegal to
illegal.
record. Yeah.
Unless you're in Vegas.
Dude,
really?
Yeah, Las Vegas has different laws. We're only
that's
one.
where I grew up, dude. The Wild West.
Shut the fuck up. Vegas is the only place. Vegas, and then there's one other state where
Only one party needs to know.
only one party needs
Dude,
to know. But the thing about prank calls is anytime you call customer service, because it says this call may be monitored, recorded, that's implied consent on their behalf.
Hell yes.
So you can prank call those companies all day long. Now they probably would be able to sue you if you like make their company look shitty.
Right.
But who gives a shit?
Right.
I-
Or you can
a
even
hot
just
night-
beep
yeah.
out the name.
Yeah, I guess, but then it's also, you know, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know the fucking
97
law.
does a bit. Well, now it's probably fake, but it's called Ride or Die.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, yeah, I want to prank my boyfriend today, and I want to be like, yeah, I'm cheating on you. And then like if they like don't hang up on the phone like in 60 seconds or something, then they like win tickets to Summer Jam or whatever.
Uh-huh.
One time this guy calls, he's like, yeah, I'm trying to prank my girl. I'm trying to tell her that like I would put like peanut butter on my balls. I would get a dog to lick it and stuff, because like we haven't been like really like connected in the bedroom recently. And like, yeah, like this is my thing now. Like I put peanut butter on my balls, and like this, and they're like
saying,
they're like, what do you want her to say? And like the point is to have them say, oh, that's all right. And then they're like, oh, ding, 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 that's your rider, not a
right,
not a whatever,
ride or die,
not
ride,
a dyer
not die.
or whatever. So he calls his girl. It's clearly just a guy who just likes fucking dogs.
Well, keep in mind again, as I just said,
It's probably
these are all
fake.
fake. No,
Yeah.
they're 100% fake. So go ahead and continue telling the story, despite that disclaimer at the beginning. And
Anyway,
you're repeating the bit that they wrote that you thought was real after I just told you it was fake.
I think it's real.
This is like me beating off to nudes. This is your beating off to nudes. You loving these fake ass.
But
I
Adam
think this
also
is real.
beats off the nudes.
People said
Fake
that.
nudes.
People
Fake
said
nudes.
that. You know, Nick says David Blaine isn't real. I say David Blaine is real. So,
What do you mean he's real?
They say it's not illusions. I think it's real magic.
Some of it's real. That skewer through the bicep.
How the
thing,
fuck does he do that?
He created a fistula by over the last like 5 years in secret. He just kept stabbing himself in the arm a little bit
and
until
through his hand too.
Yeah, but he just kept doing it slightly, putting it like, you know, maybe a millimeter in every time, and created scar tissue all the way through his fucking
Oh
arm.
my god.
Yeah. So
Damn.
then he just pushes it through all that scar.
Yeah, they
tissue.
X-rayed him, and it was like, yo, yeah.
Did you see when he threw up them frogs?
Oh yeah,
That shit was
for
crazy.
Kanye
dude.
and
Yeah.
Steph
No,
Curry.
it was Drake.
Drake, Steph Curry, Kanye,
Oh, Dave Chappelle. Kanye wasn't there.
Dave Chappelle. That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Barack Obama,
Barack Obama, Colin Powell,
Colin Powell, just every flavor.
Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, I watched the last David Blaine special, and like, so he does like magic for celebrities, and one of the celebrities was Stephen Hawking.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Really?
it's so funny. He's just sitting there
Wow.
like, yeah, it's amazing.
Stephen Hawking is like, can you please make me walk again? I've given up on science. Please help me, magic.
My dick doesn't work.
Please, magic, help me. And then
I
David Blaine has to be
use my
like,
dick.
listen, Steven, it's not real. And he's like, I got you, bitch. I got you to admit it. I am the smartest man in the world, you fucking retard. How dare you do magic at me?
Fuck. Yo, that guy I love that Stephen Hawking just cheated on his wife.
Yeah, in the chair, dude.
Yeah, he got his the nurse that bathed him and shit. I guess he just like
He couldn't
convinced her
even
to suck his
speak, and he
dick.
was cheating. It's so sick.
Imagine being able to.
What a ledge. What an absolute
You
legend.
think he's got a fat hog? You think his dick works? No way, right?
Stephen Hawking?
Yeah.
No, of course not. Actually, you know what?
That's the only
it
part
does.
that works.
It does. It's an independent system. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the dick is separate. Like paraplegics can still get hard and fuck.
What?
Yeah. 'cause
Lieutenant Dan, dude.
yeah.
That's true.
He's fucking all them whores.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not like.
But does it feel good when he gets his dick sucked?
no, I can't feel it at all.
So
oh wait, no, it's Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably feel his dick.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, he cheated on his wife.
That's what I was just.
yeah,
saying.
we were just
Yeah.
on the podcast talking about
Sorry,
it.
I was
Yeah.
going through.
Your text.
I was doing something important for
Yeah.
the show. I had
Yeah.
to look up these show notes that I keep.
Yeah,
So
on
I
your
wasn't
text-
doing what you do
on your
where-
text message page.
When I
Dude,
run
I don't
the
have my
show,
phone.
When I run the show,
Dude,
when
it's
you're
your
fucking,
show.
you have
We
nothing
work
to
for
do.
you. Oh, stop. Do you want to talk to Nick about what we were talking about before?
What
Come on, dude.
Where you-
about it? Quit
what?
about putting a union.
We've
You can form a union. I would fully support you guys forming a union.
We're union now. We're
All right.
we're local
69-420.
Yeah,
That's
420.
fine.
No, what
And,
were you talking? Were you, is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I haven't
yeah,
signed
that was the
anything
bit.
with your union,
Yeah,
so it's
that was the
independent
bit, dude.
contractors.
You can't start a bit by stop. You can't put the onus on me to create a bit out of nowhere.
No, that was literally what I wanted to talk about. You literally guessed a bit. No, I swear to God. We have such good chemistry.
I'm just like, oh, what are you talking about, Adam? You know.
I mean, like there were
know.
context clues. Nick was talking about how he's the host.
You're right.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Stephen Hawking fucking though.
Yeah.
So he fucked his maid or some shit, right? Didn't he fuck his
No,
like,
his nurse. Yeah, his like she was like speech therapist.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Does anyone see?
I bet his
picture?
wife walked in like 9
Yeah,
times
she's a redhead.
while she's sucking his dick, and he's like, "This is part of the therapy." Close the door. She's like,
"Get the fuck out of
Stephen,
here!"
I don't know if this is normal. I'm just some woman that went to science school with you, according to what I remember from that
movie.
That
we
weird movie.
we watched that
shitty
together,
movie.
Nick. Yeah,
Dude, fuck that movie.
that movie sucks.
I love that all those like scenes where he's like dragging himself up the stairs, and it took like, you know, because it's all montage. So it took this family 7 years before they're like, maybe we should just put the bed downstairs. They like made him drag his fucking shitty body up the stairs every night for years before they put the fucking bed downstairs. That movie was garbage.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
That
dude.
movie, that's how fucking stupid the Academy Awards are. You can win an Academy Award for just wearing your glasses stupid.
Yeah.
That was the other thing too. That should have disqualified him from you know, any kind of award for his performance, is that to sell being Stephen Hawking, his glasses had to be, you know, cockeyed on his face, and it's like, bitch, his glasses aren't retarded. Also.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
the rest
his
of
body.
him is retarded,
Yeah.
not the glasses.
Someone would put those. They would fix his glasses and not have him on his face.
No, they were trying to be like, look at this retard. He's such a slob.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
He can't even put his glasses on.
And then they made that Turing movie.
Oh yeah.
Didn't they like? I didn't see it, but didn't they take out the part that he's gay?
They did.
What? That's like the whole fucking...
That's the whole point of it. Is that
Yeah.
England
Well, the whole point
chemically
is that he helped-
castrated him for being
No,
gay?
it's-
That happened
Being-
later.
That happened after he cracked the code. The
Oh, I thought that's what the
the
movie was
Enigma
about.
code.
I thought
No,
they were doing
no.
like some kind of like
No, the movie's
touchy-feely
The
shit.
movie's
No,
about
no,
how
about
he
math.
helped like crack the Enigma machine.
Oh, true.
yeah, yeah.
The code word, you know why they call it the Enigma machine.
It'd be funny if they just made him like...
the Germans are like, we will encode everything with a word that they cannot say, but we can say it as racist.
Well, they were saying it.
Well, yeah,
Of
that
course,
was
free
state
flow
policy.
That's
back
the
in the
bit,
day.
dude. Of course, I know that. The Nazis didn't use the N-word. You know what the N-words were. I think when people are like, it wasn't just Jews, they also killed handicapped people and Roma. It's like, yeah, maybe a couple.
No, they killed.
And gays.
They killed 5 million other people.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to combine all of them together.
Yeah, the gays, political enemies, Romanies, gays.
Yeah. Well, there was gay was a big umbrella term back
Yeah, it was like artists,
Yeah.
intellectuals. If you talked
Guys
kinda,
who cross their legs that way, where
Like
it's like
I'm-
the knee.
like I
yeah,
am
it's
right now.
literally the
Yeah,
way you're
like
doing
way I'm
then.
sitting
You
it.
cross
right
your
now.
leg the right way. Look,
I'm just smashing my dick
That
right now.
is a woman's leg
We
cross.
got to give you
My
some. We
balls
gotta give
and
you
stuff are down here.
some tips on power mannerisms. Look at the way me and Stav are seated.
Yes.
You know, our
You
feet
do
are
look-
pointed at you.
You look more powerful than both of you.
Right.
Yeah. You guys look
Stav's
powerful.
shirt is halfway up his torso.
Look at his sweatpants. They're rolled up.
He's
They rolled
his
up.
pants.
I'm aired out.
You
you
should take
know
a
what I
picture
mean?
and put it up on the website.
Yeah.
The
He's
website.
currently getting bed sores from a brand new pair of pants. That's a powerful move. And you can sit down for 45 minutes and come away with what looks like Kaposi sarcoma. Like somebody glued a bunch of pepperoni to your ass.
That's the kind of guy I am, dude. I got that type of skin. I got that power skin.
Oh man, how funny is it that you can get hurt from being in bed? Like if you're enough
sucks.
of a slob, you could actually get injuries from it.
Yeah, that runs counter to what I believe about longevity, which is if you just game forever, eventually they'll invent a new medicine to cure whatever problem you have. You just stay in bed gaming, and then you don't have to worry about anything.
I'm about to start gaming, dude. I got that PS4. Shouts out. A listener told me that Mafia 3 was bad, so now I don't want
What's
to
that?
get it
I'm thinking
anymore.
about buying that PS4 Pro.
You should get it, dude.
What's the benefit?
The Pro,
It's 4K.
the Pro
4K.
does 4K TV.
Oh,
Do
also,
they make anything for 4K? Is
not
it like
yet, but it's coming.
is it like DVDs? What is 4K?
4K is
you
like,
get 4K
resolution,
DVDs.
yeah. So
DVDs?
you know 1080p. 1080p is like
Yeah.
It's 1,000 lines of like vertical resolution.
4K makes
Pixel?
1080p looks like your mother's asshole.
Yeah, or it's 1,000 lines of like horizontal
Yeah.
resolution, whereas 4K is like 2000 by 3000 something. So it's like 4,000 lines of resolution. It's like 4 times the resolution in 1080p. So the like little pixels on the screen, they're a quarter of the size as they would be on a 1080p television.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that bugs me so much. Pixels, dude. I can't stand them. I see
I don't
them
know.
all.
The nipples will be smooth.
It
as
looks
hell.
like a
I mean,
Mondrian painting.
nothing looks as good as film does. Like film is still like 70 millimeter
still the
film
best.
looks better than 4. I think it has a higher resolution.
Yeah, but it's retarded to use film to shoot
Why?
a whole movie.
Well, I'm talking about home video. Like
Sure.
I mean, like a home media.
Sure.
You know, if you want to watch something and have it look good, you want that resolution that high. You can get close to the original.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
But yeah, no. If you get that $400 PS4, you can get
I got that $250.
yeah. This which isn't even $250 anymore. There's a Black Friday deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's back up to $300.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, Adam.
So for $100 more, you get the 4K one.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can.
Dude,
do they make 4K
we
porn?
should just do the podcast over PS4, dude.
I want to play FIFA.
Yeah, dude. We're sponsored by Gizmodo and Kotaku. Imagine having like
Kotaku.
imagine this lack of self-respect you have to type in Kotaku.com, read shit on that website, and then
that's
even
like-
be able to get an erection and masturbate. After.
Is it Gawk? That's Gawker?
Yeah, Gawker bought it. but-
That sounds like us doing like Kotaku.
yeah.
That just sounds like
Yeah,
being
well, I get all
racist.
of my news from unfuckablefaggot.com. It's a video game website.
Yeah, dude. So right now I'm fucking playing FIFA, and I don't know what other games to get. So I don't know. You know,
It's basically a $250 FIFA machine.
it literally
This
is.
is why you can't start playing video games, because then all you can talk about is video games.
Yeah,
That's the thing, is they really are the pinnacle of like
Entertainment?
entertainment.
Yeah.
Like it really like
It's immersive.
and you know fucking
You're making decisions.
Ebert was right. It's not art, and like people fucking get like they're like, oh fuck, if this isn't art, this isn't fucking art, and it's
Yeah.
like no, it's literally you wasting your entire life.
yeah.
Like there's nobody out there that like smells bad because and can't fuck because they watch too many movies.
Right.
You
Or
know,
read too many
You can
books.
argue with me about that. I'm right. You know.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I know people that have
There's
seen
people
every
that are
movie
already they
that
already
have
probably
their shit
just-
together.
Yeah. But no, it's just
My friend had to repeat a year of college because of Call of Duty.
right.
Right.
That shit doesn't fucking happen with people that like. You know, I got way too into music. I got started listening to too much music. And
I listened to the White Album for 48 hours straight, and I missed my final.
Yeah, and my parents are pissed because I looked at too many paintings last semester. I had to fucking repeat a semester of college.
You have the bug though. If you get going,
He does have AIDS.
well, with literally everything.
HIV.
I mean, yeah. No, but I mean, I can't do cocaine. I can't drink. You know, eating. Like if I buy a box of Oreos, I'll eat the entire fucking thing.
But if you
I
were
have a
in a room with
consumption
Call of
problem.
Duty, you just like sit down. And
Yeah, I
just
wasted
go.
6 months of my life on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That's why I had to stop playing video games.
Damn.
Yeah,
I made enough money to quit my day job and just focus on comedy, and I did nothing of the sort. I would fucking wake up at 3 p.m. I would go to the beer store. I would get 3 tacos and a 12-pack, and I would sit there and I would drink and play Call of Duty until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then pass out and do it again.
That sounds pretty awesome, though.
It fucking
That sounds-
ruled.
That is the best thing
Yeah.
you could do.
It fucking ruled. dude.
God, that
it was
sounds
so
I don't
awesome.
know. It doesn't sound very.
That's
fun.
Yeah,
like-
it does, you fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Sounds
I don't
fucking
know.
tight.
I like falling in love. and-
holding your lover's hand in a sunset.
yeah, the touch of a woman.
I'd love to slap you.
This end of a woman.
Come here, let me slap you.
All right.
Dude, look at my power stance, dude. Are you gonna not let me slap you?
You can literally see the outline of your penis when your
Do you
legs
like
aren't
it?
crossed.
That's
You
his
like my
fupa.
cock?
That's not his penis.
No,
It
it's
is
just
my
the whole
penis.
balls,
It's
penis,
fupa.
everything. Yeah, I see your testicle, your dick.
You wanna give it a little suck?
He's going commando.
I'm not today, but I do in these sometimes.
I think
Those look
penises
new.
are.
I bought some great Reebok sweatpants at
Are those-
BJ's with my mother,
You have
and I
such
love
an
them.
interesting body.
Yeah, it is.
You really have the proportions of a baby.
but like a jacked.
You know,
sexy
it's
baby.
funny. You're reading Blood Meridian, right?
Mhm.
Like when they describe the judge and how he has like a baby's features, and it's like, oh, that's stop.
Yeah,
The
but
Stavros.
but I'm like, but I got.
But the
this
judge
lower
is cool.
body.
You're not cool like the judge.
No, I'm cool. I can squat a lot, so
What's the last time you hit a squat rack?
I mean, it's been a while, but like if I did, it would be a lot.
What was it like? Yeah, a Ford F-150?
Like 6,000.
Ooh.
Yeah, I put a couple.
There was some fucking when I was in community college, I was taking like automotive technology, and there was this kid that, like, you know, I guess the way to classify him would be skateboard shoes fat.
Oh yeah.
You know those guys? They're like Etnies, but they're like 400 pounds. Like somehow sagging their pants over their giant ass. Like, oh, the pants are too big for me. It's like, where did you even find size 96 waist? Yeah. You know, fucking Dickies or whatever. But it was one of those guys. We were talking about the gym, and he was like, I'm actually like surprisingly strong. Like a lot of people don't think that I'm like in good shape or whatever, but I went to the gym and like, you know, my legs are really strong, and I lifted, I swear to God, not even lying, 1,000 pounds. Which he could have very well.
What does he mean by that?
He probably means like the fucking leg press machine,
yeah,
which literally anyone can do.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
Especially using the wrong form.
Yeah, right.
You're just like using all your weight. Like,
well, you know who leg presses 2,000 pounds? Pat Robertson.
Really?
At age,
the guy from
the 700 Club. At age,
what?
Well, that's why the show's called the 700 Club. It's because 30 years ago he fucking squatted 700 pounds, and it was originally a weightlifting show. It was a powerlifting show, but then he lost one of his testicles to steroids, and he found God, and then it became about shaming minorities and people who wanted to get abortions. No, he like leg presses like 2,000 pounds.
Really?
There's like a leg press machine in his basement.
What?
He has like videos of him leg pressing.
So does it just
2,000
not
pounds.
do anything for you then?
No, not really. I mean, it does something. You know, like a lot of if you read gym blogs, like they're all fucking, you know, everything's like black and white with like any kind of gym blogging where they're like, if you don't squat, you're a fucking pussy, you're a faggot, you deserve to get AIDS. You know?
Right.
It's, you know, if you have some kind of condition where you have to use the leg press machine, or if that's the only thing available to you, they work fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember I used to do that shit for that exact reason in high school. I couldn't lift anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like my upper body's just fucking terrible. But I was just like, oh yeah, I'll just do the leg press to feel cool.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, put another plate on. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm strong. Yeah. It didn't. I was fucking weak.
Yeah.
But
Well, you're still weak.
No, I'm strong now.
Focus on that.
I'm strong now. I almost did 10. I did 10 push-ups today, boys.
10?
I'm on the 100 push-ups.
100 push-up
regimen.
plan. Yeah.
You're never gonna get there.
Maybe I
The
will.
most I've ever been able to do in one set is 65.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
Well, I will
around
get to
there.
the. How about this? I'll get to 69.
It's fucking
It's
really hard. It's really once
After
you get
50, it's
after
really
50
hard.
it's really hard to add
Yeah.
reps.
Okay, well, I'll get to 69.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm pushing up like 10 pounds.
Yeah, what the
when I'm
fuck?
doing that.
Yeah.
You weigh, how much do you weigh, Adam?
A Holocaust.
115?
Holocaust.
Yeah.
amount.
109
Auschwitz.
pounds?
I had like a Bergen-Belsen.
Why the fuck are pounds? You know, my dumbass roommate one time said out loud, he goes like, "Oh, that guy probably weighs like 300 lbs." It was like kind of like an Eric-y sort of.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
said,
and-
but then
and-
why are they called that? Why?
Well, then what was confusing to
That
me
is
is
a
that the
good question.
pound,
What the fuck?
the pound symbol looks like a cursive L, right?
yeah.
And then the dollar symbol is an S with lines through it. So I thought the LBs was because of the pound symbol, but that obviously was just a connection I made in my child brain.
Yeah.
That I probably
Well, what the
stole
fuck
from it.
does the S stand for? I thought it stood for Scrooge, as in Scrooge McDuck.
Yep.
S?
For the dollar sign?
Skrilla.
Skrillex.
I have no idea.
Skrillex.
It's stupid. It's fucked up.
I want to know why
And Trump
LBs
should
are-
change. Trump should really change that. That's something you should look into.
Okay, well, we're out of time, I guess. There's nothing else I really wanted to bring up other than these new MacBooks.
Oh, yeah. How's it going, buddy?
Oh yeah, I got one actually.
Do
You
you
didn't
like
get
it?
the touchpad though.
No, I got like the lower tier, whatever the MacBook is now. Did you see they got a new Star Wars movie that they came
Yeah,
out with?
Rogue
yeah,
One.
Rogue One. They're
What
just
the fuck is
they're
that?
stealing the
It's
plans for the Death Star.
It's between New Hope and then Episode 3.
Oh,
That's where they get the
okay.
plans for the Death Star.
Well, I saw the trailer for it. I thought it was the next one, and there's like shots of the Death Star. I'm like, come on, you fucking serious?
Darth Vader's in it again.
Yeah. They're like, remember the Death Star? Well, this time they check this out. They got a super Death Star. Yeah.
Super
We got a lot of
duper.
changes for you. This time R2D2, now he's a cone instead of a fucking ball. We got girl Chewbacca. Bad guy's lightsaber is It's that thing Xena used to throw. That's it. They just changed the lightsaber.
Yeah.
They make somebody a girl or a black guy.
Mace
Yep.
Windu.
Mace Windu.
Only purple lightsaber for a Jedi. Only
Yeah.
purple lightsaber for a Jedi or
Yeah,
Sith.
because he just asked
Well, I
for
heard.
it.
That's what he demanded.
He
Yeah.
wanted a purple lightsaber.
Yeah.
He actually thought it was grape juice flavored. That's why he
Yeah.
wanted it to be purple.
I want the purple one.
Grape drink. I was at the Comedy Store in LA one time, and I was doing this. It was like the open mic, so I was like trying to work out a thing about how like people get as mad about sexism as they do racism, and they talk about it in the same way, which is like kind of unfair. Because I mean, not that like sexism is okay, but if you're a heterosexual, you have this like biological impulse to interact with people of the opposite sex, and it puts you into fucked up situations with
Right.
them. You know, it's not like I have an organ that tells me to fucking like live with a black guy I fight with constantly. You know, where I'm having to deal with his bullshit complaints like, "Hey Nick, I'm like, what is it? And he goes, "What color are my eyes?" He like, won't let me see him. I have to deal with that or
That's
whatever.
not a bad bit.
It's not a bad bit, but this black guy goes up after me, and he was like, "Well, that was some racist bullshit, huh? All black people talk like that?" And he's like talking like that. And he's also wearing a shirt for grape soda as he's saying this. And it's like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's
I don't-
awesome.
Yeah.
God damn, that's
well, he
beautiful.
just didn't follow the logic. Clearly.
Well, they have
Um,
problems with that.
Well, you know, they do. Yeah. And then he's like, anyways, you know when, how many of y'all like sex? You know when you fucking a bitch? That'd be great. All right.
Hold on. Just shouts out the Cum Boys that came out to Magooby's Joke House.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for coming out, bros. Thank you for Cumtown fans.
Yeah, and actually, we are doing well enough now that we could put together a tour. Well, three of us are professional comics. I have enough connections to actually do. I would prefer to do like a small East Coast thing, but
Yeah, hit us
Hell
up
yeah.
if you know about venues on the
yeah,
East Coast
venues,
and that kind of shit.
Let's do like rock clubs.
yeah, there's a couple I know already, but that would be fine. But
Stav
yeah,
has
if
gum on his shoe.
yeah, well, Stav's actually filled with gum. He's not.
Yeah, I'm not
he's not fat. He
He's a
ate-
gumball machine.
I'm the bubble boy.
He didn't know you couldn't swallow gum until he was 13 years old. It just stays in your colon. Is that true? That
No,
can't
it's
be
not
true.
true.
No
It's
chance.
some
You shit it out
bullshit.
the next day. It's not
Yeah,
true.
yeah. That has to be. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
not
why.
true.
Let's eat nothing but gum and see what our shits look like.
That's what happened. That's how the Mythbusters died.
really.
They had a cum eating episode. They're like, Jamie says that I can't live off of his cum.
Do you see that episode of that guy's asshole or that picture of that guy's asshole?
No.
Is that a fake?
What are you talking about?
Like the Mythbusters guy
Adam?
holding his asshole open?
The goatsy?
No, not Goatsy. Yeah, actually, the guy that Goatsy was the guy.
Was
from
Adam
Mythbusters.
from Mythbusters.
Jamie has
Yeah.
the most interesting look. That fucking like,
Beret mustache.
Yeah.
Oh no,
he
it was the
plays-
guy with the mustache.
yeah, the
Jamie.
mustache guy.
Jamie's asshole.
Yeah.
I think that picture's out there.
They're like, those guys are like, they're like the kind of guys that would be friends with Walter White in real life.
Yeah.
Walter was real. That's who they would hang out with. Is the cool guys of the hobby store.
Right.
Where like if you just get old enough, people will forget that you were a nerd your entire life. Like I have a mustache now, I've got to be cool. I've got earrings.
yeah, things that are horrible.
Yeah.
Old men with like fresh earrings.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
tough.
we filled the time. I feel like
Cool.
but this is like we're having fun though. So I don't know
Yeah.
if we should cut it off or.
We're not gonna have fun once you hit unrecord. Because in real life, we hate each other's guts. We're not even best friends with each other.
Yeah, it's actually important to say that. That's why everyone was so mad at Opie and Anthony when they split up, is because they pretended like they were friends. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
Jim explained to us.
yeah.
Which
Well-
is, and it's smart for Jim to do that, because I went on Jim and Sam and he made it very clear that he had no interest in anything I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Nick fucked my wife.
I fucked your wife.
Stav had this fucking investment thing that I put a bunch of money into.
Yeah, it was a Ponzi scheme.
And he fucked me over. I'm fucking broke as shit. But now we just sit with when the microphones go on. Then we're friends
Yeah.
again.
That's called show business, folks.
yeah, we're professionals.
So, all right, well, I'm going to cut it off then.
Yeah.
On that note. Thanks, guys. Bye.